Welcome everybody to a special edition of Valpo Football Weekly, the Valpo Football Coaches Show. It's presented by our friends at Lakeshore Bone and Joint Institute. I'm Brennan Vickery and I'm glad to be joined by the head coach of the Valpo football program, Andy Waddle. Coach, it is a pleasure to welcome you to Valpo. We are so excited to have you here. And let's jump right in with the first and the most obvious question. What was it about this institution and our football program here that made you want to leave a really good situation where you're having success to come here and lead our football team?
Yeah, I think that, for me, when I dove into, Valpo and the institution, the community, it just really made it a no-brainer decision for me. The opportunity to coach really high-level athletes who are also great students, engineers, pre-med majors, business majors. It really just was eye-opening of what an awesome institution this is. And then, you look at the Valpo community, awesome opportunity to be in a place with great school systems, a great alive downtown, and a neat community. Not dissimilar than the community that I came from, just a little bit bigger and a little bit closer maybe to some major metropolitan areas of being an hour outside of Chicago, 2 hours from Indianapolis, but being a standalone community where I feel like the Valpo community can really invest themselves into Valpo football.
Marietta, you took over a program that had struggled before your arrival, and you were able to turn it into a consistent winner in recent years. How did that turnaround take place? And what have you learned over the last dozen years as a head coach that will help you here at Valpo?
Well, I've learned too much to talk about in this interview, right? Life's experiences, being in that situation where you have to make difficult, hard, tough decisions. The way that you run your program, who you hire, who you recruit, the decision to go forward on fourth down, kick a field goal, punt, and so forth. All that's going to give me a leg up, having done it for 12 years. But we were just able to invest in people. And I think that in every industry, you start with the people, and if you can get the right people around you, both in your coaching staff and in your players, then eventually you'll be able to have success. And we were able to do that at Marietta. Had a great group of guys this past couple years. We're excited to finding those right people to bring to Valpo.
A lot of people want to know, what's the coaching style going to be like of the new head football coach? What can you tell us about your style, whether it's in terms of on the field or just how you run your program?
We're going to be disciplined, but I don't want to necessarily be a disciplinarian, but we're going to be disciplined in our approach. I think that we're going to be, rock solid on our special teams. We're going to play consistent defense and a balanced offensive attack and complementary football where all three phases are firing on high cylinders. That's our hope.
It's been fun just in the short time over the last couple days to start to get to know you as a person outside of your job. Who is Andy Waddle, the person, outside of Coach Waddle, the football coach?
Yeah, I think that they overlap a lot, right? And I say they overlap a lot because, outside of football, I'm a father and I'm a husband, but inside the football team, my family just got 100 new brothers, right? What my kids will say, and my wife and family will be very intertwined with our football team. And I think that, my job and who I am is a football coach, and who I am outside of that is a father and a husband. And I think that you'll see that lines be blurred at times.
Let's talk about your vision for our football program here at Valpo. As you look ahead to what Valpo football can be under your leadership, what's your vision here and what steps will you take to get there?
Yeah, I think that we want to be able to continually improve as a program and continually elevate what Valpo football is, and think that it will be a similar thing to what I tried to do at Marietta, which was invest in really high quality people, build relationships, pour into them not only as football players but as people, and watch them grow and elevate and become better football players on the field, but become great people off the field. How we do that, we go out, we really are targeted in our approach about who we're bringing into our program, make sure that we're bringing in people that have similar values, and as those values match up and the direction of the program, we'll all be pulling the rope in the same direction, and hopefully that will be a direction to bring us a PFL championship in the near future.
We can't wait. Welcome to Valpo. Excited to be a part of Valpo football with you.
Absolutely. Can't wait to do it.
There he is, the head coach of the Valpo football program, Andy Waddle. We'll talk to you again down the road on Valpo Football Weekly, presented by Lakeshore Bone and Joint Institute.